Okay, good morning once again, and thank you for joining our webinar today. We will be covering what's new with our mobile UI, which is the new mobile application UI for the 20.2 redesign, and we will also do an easy share creation. So I'm going to share my mobile screen here, which is an Android, this one. Okay, just a minute. All right. Okay, so let's try to open now the iFileCloud mobile application. It displays a security key because I have enabled it, and we can also open the app via fingerprint or the key code. All right, so as you can see, here is the new look of our FileCloud mobile app. Right. So upon logging in, we show the My Files, team folders, network shares that's shared with me. On the second part, we can easily find the recent documents. And here on the last part is we now have the favorite section. So we can easily access those files that we have been frequently using, right? So it's very convenient. So as you can see, the redesign of the app and UI is modern and up to date, which is very similar to what we see in our web UI. Okay, so going back to, it's also the same here if we click the menu. Additional options here we can also find the offline files, some settings, and a summary of our cloud storage in here at the bottom. This one, right? So if you click the settings, here we can enable or disable our security lock. We also have the media sync setting, our setting for our sync, and we can also change here the default location of our download. So we can just select path here and we're good to go. All right. So now let's go inside here in my files. Adding a content now is just an easy one click here. Just click on the plus sign in the lower right hand corner. It's just one click. We can create a new folder. Let's say folder FileCloud. Right. Yeah. And if you wanted to add content, just oh, we have already an existing folder FileCloud. Sorry about that. Let's say folder sales. Okay, great. And if you wanted to add a content here, we just click the plus sign. We can add a media which is stored directly from our phone files. We can also take a picture directly from the app or even scan a document, which we can try now. So here's to scan a document, just for example, and we can do this one. Select that, and we also have the options to to edit the scan document that we just captured. And let's say we wanted it black and white. There you go, and just click check. And I'm using my fingerprint again, and it would ask you to select the file type, whether it's a PDF or a JPEG file. Click confirm, and it's going to notify you has successfully been uploaded. All right, there you go. So we just uploaded a file. It's very easy as that. If we want to keep on continue working on this file, just click add to favorites or add to start, right? And we could find that file here in our favorite section. There you go. Okay, so going back to the file that we just uploaded, we have more options here. If you click this three dots beside the file type, file name, we can just preview it if you click directly on the file. There you go. Or we can also select open with, and if you'd like to open it using another application. Okay, it's as easy as that. All right. Now let's try to do a file share. So there's two types of sharing here, file share and a folder level share. And again, we have this public share, and the second one is the private share. On the top part is we can easily find also the share link, which is very convenient to us to just copy. Or if we click this arrow here, we could send this link, for example, via message or via email. We can do that as well. There. So it's we can send the share link directly and just type in the email address of where you'd like this to be sent. All right. Going back here. Okay. So for public share, we can enable the password. The app will auto-generate a password for you, or we can also update this one. And for private share, we can easily add user here or add groups. Let's say we wanted to add marketing group, right? So if we go back here, the default permission that is being granted is the view and download. So if you want to the users under this group to reshare this file, then we just enable this one. Check. And you're good to go. Okay. And let's go up to this folder that we just created. So sync is also available here in our mobile. So it's listed here as available offline. Which means you can access all the files under this folder without any internet connection. So it gives us two options, which is the one-way sync, which means that whatever version is in the server is it overwrites your local file with whatever version is in the server. Sorry. And for the two-way sync, if you have done some changes on your local file, it gets uploaded to the server and vice versa. So if you just click help, it gives us a detailed description of what a one-way sync and a two-way sync is, which says here any changes made to your local files will be ignored. And when syncing, your local files will be overwritten with the updated files from the server, right? Okay. So we can select two-way sync. All right, for this. And it would be showing the progress of the sync here at the bottom, and we can just hide that one. Okay, so as you can see, our FileCloud Mobile is more intuitive now. It's easy to understand and navigate around the interface. Right, so we can also change that one. And yes, so if we try to share this folder, let's try to share this one. It gives us more options here. Whether the users who have access to this folder would like to just view only and you don't want them to download or upload it. So we can set that one to like that, or just view and download. Okay. And for private share, again, if we try to, for example, add a group and just click on the permissions here, the default is still view and download, and we can just update whether we would like them to upload also in this folder, reshare or sync. Okay. So it's very convenient, and still we see the share link here at the top. Where we could just copy it, and if you wanted to remove the permissions, just click the X button here and there. Okay, and you can re-add again another group. All right. Okay. So our mobile app now is more seamless. The fluid animations and transitions around the app is faster and more responsive as well. So if you wanted to download a file, it also notifies you of that download. That one. Okay. And beside the file name, we could easily access to more information of those files or folders which have activities already. So you can just find it here, the metadata, and also you could add comment if you want, right? Yes, yes, it's very convenient. Same here in this folder. So it shows here the activities that I've made under this folder. All right. Next is we can also access FileCloud through our Microsoft apps or another application. So let's try to go to, for example, if you'd like to work on a Word document, on a new Word document, and you'd like this document to be uploaded directly to your FileCloud account. So just access directly from the Microsoft Word. Let's try to type some words here and then click on the options. Just click Save As, and then we click Browse, and it will show up the FileCloud accounts that you have here. So there you go. And you can select which folder that you'd like this one to be uploaded. Just click Save. There you go. So it is now saved directly to our FileCloud account. Same if you'd like to access an existing Word document or existing file. Let's just click Open. Again, click Browse and select the FileCloud account that you have here, and it will show up all the Word document file type that you can open. This one. All right. So going back to the app, so as you can see, our mobile app now is very functional. We can perform a lot of work that we need to do within the app, such as like working on our files, doing an easy share to users or groups, and it's more organized. It's more organized, and also a quick tip for the end users, in case you are in a situation where your mobile is being compromised, lost, or stolen, please reach out to your administrator because the admin can manage. We have this so-called remote client management, where the admin can manage the clients or devices connecting to the FileCloud instance. That includes information about where your device is last located and accessed, and also the administrator can block your device from accessing your FileCloud account and can do a remote wipe as well. So only the administrator or member of the admin group can perform those actions. All right, so it's just very the same with what we see in our web UI. And now, before we go through your questions, I'd like to show some updates of what has been also fixed during our 20.2 release. So this is also found in our 20.2 release notes. but yeah, I just wanted to share here. First is an error allowing shares with view-only permissions to be copied to other locations has been fixed for both Android and iOS. Second is if a user created a folder other than default in favorites, the folder could not be deleted. So to resolve this, options to create, rename, and delete favorite list from the favorite screen have been added. That is for the iOS. And a problem preventing files or folders from being uploaded into the favorites folder has been fixed as well for the iOS. So now I'll be opening this webinar for any questions that you may have. Please let me know. And you can chat them out in the Q&A or chat box. And while waiting for your questions, our next steps, a quick start guide will be emailed to all the attendees. And if you need help, please contact our support team. That's at help.codeleaf.com. You can also visit our support documentation, and our tutorial videos are also available here on our website under the resources, and just go to tutorial videos. And this webinar is our last webinar for this year, and we would like to thank all of you for joining our webinars this year, and we look forward, we hope to continue joining our webinars next January. So we will be posting new topics here soon. All right. So let's, for any questions. Okay, it seems like we don't have any questions. Again, thank you for joining our webinar and have a good day ahead.